Morning, folks. Morning. I'm Black Dragon, and welcome to another edition of Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker news you can trust, and this is the Black Dragon Biker TV family. Good morning to you all. It's great to see you. I keep saying it. Atlanta is getting chilly. I hate a cold Atlanta. Cold Atlantas suck. But hey, we got our winners too. This is question and answer Thursdays. We decided we would do this on Thursdays. I think I'm going to start having a guest on Thursday morning too. That way we can have question and answer Thursday, and we can ask our guests some things. So we shall see how this goes this morning. So I'm here for your questions, and we'll do some stuff like kind of in between for a few minutes, see how it works. I think your live stream title is off again. Oh my goodness, Q&A Thursdays. My live stream. Tell me, does this fix it? If I do this, does this fix it? It fixes it for me. Does it fix it for you guys? I see it fixed for me. I don't know if it fixes it for you guys. Why does this guy call me every day during my show? I don't get it. Yeah, I guess I'll have to go fix that. Working on my end. So does it show that I updated the title, Warrior Breed? Interesting. So there was a thing I saw on the news yesterday, since I don't have any questions yet. And it was kind of funny. So there's okay. Okay. So I just get the news from wherever it comes from. So, don't hate on my source. I didn't pick the source. The source picked me. But the LGBTQ Nation paper online reports that the Republican biker gang made a campaign ad so bad that everyone's laughing. I didn't know the Republicans had a biker gang, but I'm curious to see who they are. I did not know there were Renaissance Fair biker gangs. Oh, they're talking about the people, saying they look like they came out of a Renaissance Fair. So for my listening audience, there's a picture of a biker. He looks kind of like Hulk Hogan to me. And then this lady behind him, and these are obviously bikers. They're dressed up as bikers. The caption says, "Graham died alone, promises to be the most meme-able moment of the 2022 campaign season." Not sure what all that means. So a campaign video produced by a country's Republican Party is getting national attention for being perhaps the worst political ad of the season, they say. The Gateway County, Michigan Republicans made the ad supporting Republican gubernatorial candidates, Tudor Dixon. In it, 7 older white people are standing on a road wearing sleeveless jackets, bandanas, chains, and Jesus fish, complaining about Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, Democrat. They call each other man, in case anyone didn't understand, that they're supposed to be bikers. Isn't Governor Gretchen really kind of cute? I think isn't that the cute one? The brunette? I don't know. Most of their complaints are run-of-the-mill Republican talking points this campaign cycle. That Whitmer's government instituted measures to stop the spread of COVID that weren't fun, how Whitmer wants to keep killing babies, and the fact that inflation happened. Who knows how the governor of Michigan is responsible for inflation, but this is what the video is supposed to be about. 3,000 restaurants closed, and she's pro-business? One biker dude asks incredulously. Yeah, right, the baddest biker chick responds. But they don't like these people. Later in the ad, one woman brings up an order Whitmer gave early in the pandemic for nursing homes to readmit recovering COVID-19 patients, but only if they had isolation units and enough personnel protection equipment to do it so safely. This measure was meant to fight hospital overcrowding, but was characterized by the right as something that spread the virus among the elderly. One of the men looks right at the camera and says, Graham died alone. Oh, Grandma died alone. I get it. After they say Dixon's name in unison, as one does when one is in a biker gang. Do we say stuff in unison? Do biker gangs say stuff in unison? I mean, we do say Black Sabbath, and then all the brothers will say, oh, breed apart. Wow. That's what biker gangs do. We say things in unison. Hey! Black Sabbath! Black Dragon Biker TV! Stop saying I and start saying we! There we go. When I say Black Dragon Biker TV, all of you guys type in unison, stop saying I and start saying we. Black Dragon Biker TV! Y'all aren't doing that in unison. Well, maybe I need to turn the chat screen on. Okay. I'm hurt. Oh, someone said get skinny. Oh, there we go. Thank you, SSW. Some of you guys I can depend on. There we go. Oh, my goodness. So we say these things in unison, like a biker gang does. They got ready to roll. They put roll in quotation marks, like we don't roll. They got ready to so-called roll. One of the bikers helpfully reminds his friends to watch out for potholes, because the governor's responsible for those too. Dixon shared the ad on social media. Oh, the lady running, Tudor Dixon. Is she cute too? Oh, this is going to be the battle of the cuties. Okay. I like it. I wonder if they'll get in some mud. Well, they'll sure be slinging some mud. Oh, come on, you guys. Come on. Give me that. Give me that. Black Dragon bikini shots. There we go. So let's look at the video. Hell, this is the video they're talking so bad about. So let's check it out if we can.
Hey, have you seen the TV?
Oh, hold on. I got the wrong. Let me turn the right speakers on. Oh, I got to put a note up there. Turn the right speakers on before the show. Okay, here we go. Let's make it bigger so you guys can see it. 1.7 million views. The damn thing's gone viral. I wish I could get 1.7 million views. Somebody likes it. All right, here we go.
Hey, have you seen the TV ads with the governor talking about the great things she's done for Michigan?
She's a liar. Whitmer can say what she wants, but we live here. Just look around, man.
During COVID, Whitmer locked down businesses like the Owasso Barber and put one woman from Holland in jail.
Oh, yeah. 3,000 restaurants closed. And she's pro-business?
Yeah, right.
And what about those higher gas and food prices?
Our schools were closed for almost 2 years. Poor kids.
Speaking of kids, Whitmer says she's going to work like hell to keep killing babies.
And she put COVID patients in Graham's nursing home.
Graham died alone.
Okay. I'm voting for the other chick. What's her name?
Tudor Dixon.
Okay, let's roll.
Watch out for potholes. Whitmer never kept her promise to
Fix the damn roads.
Hey, have you
Oh boy. That was precious. Hey, that's your biker gang for government, man. Oh my goodness. How are you going to call me sexist when they're calling gubernatorial candidates chicks? Oh my God. What chick is running for? Oh my God. Aunt Squirrely says, oh, fudgib. Geez, if you all buy into this kind of shit, we're not supposed to be cursing, Aunt Squirrely. You deserve to get what your head calls for. Oh my goodness. That was enjoyable. Biker gang. Anyway, it looks, oh, wow, I didn't see this. So this is people's reaction to it. Author Kimberly, I don't know who Kimberly Johnson is. She's an author. She says it's like the public access ad your brother made, and you're proudly showing us as we cringe for you. And Shart was trending as a result of this sad little video. Hey man, not everybody is, a video maker. I wonder what mine would look like. Tudor Dixon, however, the lady running, I don't know her. She says, these great folks know exactly what Gretchen Whitmer has done to us all. Thanks to the Gateway County GOP for this video. Let's see. Who's Tudor Dixon? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. What? Maybe about 45 or something? Okay. We see you, Tudor. Okay. So you guys can go check out the gubernatorial biker chicks. Oh my goodness, that was pleasant. Wow. Huh. Good morning, Mo Better Disciple. That's as bad as when a club I'm friends with was offered a movie deal, so I was invited. They turned it down when they were told they had to ride dirt bikes instead of their own. Oh my gosh. That would have been very interesting. They would have been the laughing stock of the motorcycle club world. They did the right damn thing. Hey man, it happened to us. When I first became national president, there was this television series out in California called The Laughing Devils. You remember them? Remember The Laughing Devils? TV show? They had a whole season, these Laughing Devils. Yeah, here they are. And some kind of way, they got over to the Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club in San Diego. And this was during the time that everybody thought this was a real motorcycle club. And I had never heard of them. Now, I was here in Atlanta. I had moved from San Diego. I was here in Atlanta now. And just kept getting these calls all over the place. Who are the Laughing Devils? And I think I may have. I was active on social media. Maybe not. Maybe it was just Facebook at the time. And I just knew this motorcycle club was not real. I had not heard of them. They were riding around, and some of my brothers in San Diego who weren't quite wised up to these guys yet. They came to the clubhouse and asked the brothers to be in a video with them or whatever. So I get a call, and I called out to San Diego, and I said, absolutely not. Get them off that movie set now. And I sent a letter to them and told them none of what they shot was to be used in anything if they shot anything. And so it can happen. You can show up to something thinking it's one thing. I just knew, and I was new too. I was a new national president. This was not one of my. They weren't very happy with me until they found out that I was right. That's right. I was right. And then of course the apologies. I'm sorry, national. And I made him say national too. I'm sorry, national. I was right. Oh, dragon power. I want to thank my club brother Tim Culling for having this created for me. It's one of my most prized possessions. I'm gonna have one made out of gold when I get rich. That'll be about $100,000 sitting on your finger. But anyway, it can happen, man. It can happen. Oh, so here and this is the first time I've ever seen this in print. The Devil's Ride is a TV show centered on a fictional motorcycle riders club. They didn't even call it an MC. They were smart. A motorcycle riders club based in San Diego, California, that split into two groups because of tensions between the members. Yeah. Anyway, is this it? The Devil's Ride? Is that the same thing as the Laughing Devils? Is the Laughing Devils a real MC? It says they're real. Laughing Devils MC are an outlaw motorcycle club in San Diego, California, formed around 2006. Oh, well, maybe they are real. I didn't think they were real. Around 2006, known for their involvement in the television show The Devil's Ride. But this says The Devil's Ride is about a fictional club. Huh. I don't know, man. I don't know. Black Dragon doesn't know. Maybe you guys know. You guys know everything. Anyway, do we just really not have any questions today? Rattlesnake, that was. I'm in the process of rehabbing a Harley Davidson smoke damaged leather jacket. Y'all have no clue how hard it is to cover up the discolored orange. That's interesting. It was called The Devil's Ride. It was god awful. But you gotta admit, you watched it. I watched it. I watched a little bit of every. I think I might have watched a little bit of each one, hoping that they would get better. Remember the one time, I think they had a nice clubhouse, and I remember the one time they were riding around, and all of a sudden the Dominant showed up or something, and they all rode back to the clubhouse real quick or something. But the thing was, you never got a video, you never got a picture of the Dominant. Like, I was like, wait a minute. First of all, would they actually allow themselves to be videoed on camera, doing a police action? And it took me I was like, this can't be real. This cannot be real. For what I understand, they were a real club, and going into the show destroyed their reputation on the scene. Aha. That's what Outlaw Preacher says. I did not think they were real. Even back then, I didn't think they were real. I never saw them when I was there, but they weren't formed to 2006, so I had already left San Diego if they were formed in 2006. What did you get back to Earth? I think I missed a couple of. When did you get back? I got back to Earth Sunday, but don't worry, I'll be going back out in the outer space again soon. Good morning. Come get this commentary. You guys haven't been over to her YouTube channel yet. Go to Come Get This Commentary and check her out. She does tea on people. Let's see here. Quick. Here she is. Yeah, we'll check her out. She does tea on people. And she talks about Georgia teen abused on Instagram by her father. Really? Huh. Exclusive interview with ex-TikTok daddy's girl. Okay. Daddy's girl, BBW TikTok cult member. Goes again. Daddy's girl, BBW. Okay. That stands for Big Beautiful Woman, I believe. Twitter user Sophia Anderson. Yeah, so look, man, she's got the tea on people, bro. Y'all got to go check her out. I'm gonna go check this one out. That Daddy's girl. That I kind of like Daddy's girls. Yeah. Yeah. Can't go wrong with a Daddy's girl. So this is gonna be. Here's a video of Karen. I love the Karen videos. So anyway, look, she's got all kinds of content, man. So you guys need to go check her out. If you like tea, she's got the tea and the reaction videos. I want to start doing reaction videos. I think I'd be good at it. So it's good morning to you, man. Thanks for, I don't know how she found our show, but she always comes by and pays us a visit. And I'm so thankful to have her. About that jacket that you're redoing. Pablo says people pay extra for the distressed look. Are you going to sell it after you get it? Black Dragon, there is a charter in Texas. Uh-oh. Am I going to get in trouble now for picking on him? I'm sorry. I did not know you were real. But television series, let's just say I didn't like it. I apologize, however, because you guys know I don't bang on clubs. So I apologize. I didn't know you were real. I just didn't know. That show made you look not real. Which is worse, your sister in a whorehouse or your brother on a Honda? So since I do still have a Honda downstairs, George. Honda Goldwing, 1997 SE. You know, that hurt. That really hurt right there. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to hit the like button. I appreciate that, man. Hit the like button on my stream so more people can see it. Black Dragon, anything prepared? Oh my gosh, Dwayne. Okay. You got me. I keep forgetting that. I'm going to have to, did I write it down? I did. I wrote it down on my notes right there. I'm going to make you a video and about, I'll start doing the national officers. Maybe I'll start doing it in my shorts. One of my secrets is glycerin. Okay. Oh, dog. Black Dragon. You have stated that the Black Sabbath had income. How do law-abiding MCs make money outside of dues? Oh my gosh. There's 1,000 ways. Okay. There's 1,000 ways. Like, let's just say you wrote a book. Okay. Let's just say you wrote a book. And you wanted to create income for your motorcycle club. So you could send like you had all kinds of chapters or whatever. You could send your book to all your chapters at a discounted rate for them. And then everybody that came to their bike nights and stuff could buy the book, and the chapter makes the profit. You know, that's just a small out of the box kind of thinking to make money with the MC. Our clubhouse, we had a clubhouse in Phoenix. That clubhouse had it was kind of like Sons of Anarchy. It had its own bike shop inside of it. So we were able to, that chapter was able to benefit off of the bikes that would come there to be worked on and repaired and stuff like that. Our clubhouse, we've had clubhouses that had bars in them. And the bars, alcohol makes big money. So get your license together and sell alcohol legally. Some clubs sell alcohol illegally or use private clubs and things like that to sell alcohol legally. There's car washes and bike washes. I've known clubs that will buy a Harley Davidson, a nice one, or maybe fix one up or customize one. And in the beginning of the eBay days, I knew a lot of clubs that would sell bikes on eBay. And make money selling bikes on eBay. I've known clubs to make money with raffle tickets for motorcycles. Like you could make lots of money if you. I remember in seeing some clubs, they would take this badass motorcycle, put it in the back of a pickup truck or on a trailer, and drive it around to big biker events. So maybe they were collecting raffle money for like 6 or 8 months or something. And they'd pull through with this motorcycle with these raffle tickets for like $10. And you're looking at that motorcycle like, oh, that's a nice motorcycle. I'll spend $10 on that. Maybe I'll win. So they collected lots and lots of money. They would get enough money to pay off the bike, obviously, and then they would make the profit. So, man, there are so many ways to make money. I've known clubs who invest in real estate. I've known clubs to come together to buy their own clubhouses, get the legal liquor licenses, actually have real restaurants. One club I knew had a chicken wing business where the side of they bought a clubhouse that had like a old Kentucky Fried Chicken or something attached to it. And they were able to turn that into a restaurant. So on one side down there was the club, and down on the other end, they had regular people, customers, come in to buy them chicken wings. And they would they had employees and an HR department, and they passed inspections from the inspector people who do inspections. So they passed inspections from the inspector people who do inspections of food and stuff. So it worked. It can work. You know, the father of the Black Sabbath Nation often says, we have all these talented people around us. You know, some of you guys in motorcycle clubs make a shitload of money. Some of you guys have master's degrees and all kinds of stuff. The father used to say, still says, take stock of your people, take an inventory of those around you, find the skills that you have, and put yourself together to make an income. You know, you could be the motorcycle club real estate people. You got so many people working for you, and it's worth you. And it's like a church. Churches get over because everything's a ministry. So we need a social media. Well, we'll call that the social media ministry. And they get this dude with all these credentials that they would have to pay tens of thousands of dollars a year, like 70, 80, 90, $100,000 a year. They get him for free because he's working for the church in the social media ministry. And they have the truck driving ministry, all these ministries of free people working for them. Motorcycle clubs should develop ministries. So, because you got all these people that will work for the club for the benefit of the club, they'll work for free. And free labor could be the best labor. Take stock of the people around you, Screw Tape. It doesn't have to be just selling chicken wings and greasy fish and French fries. I've known some motorcycle clubs, especially clubs that people really like, that have made a mountain load of money selling their own T-shirts, bandanas, and stuff like that. Especially some of the big 1%er clubs do that kind of stuff. They got their own stores. So money out there ain't hard to get if you have a crew that is dedicated to getting paid. I've seen too many biker crews, man. I got a job. I don't want to. No, hell no. But for me, it's like, how do I make a living doing what I love to do? I want to make a living just riding motorcycles, talking about motorcycles, being around motorcycles, telling people about motorcycles and motorcycle clubs and motorcycle club rules. That's what I want to do. I think that's fun. That's what I want to do. So take stock of the people around you. So some of the guys are saying, and Warrior Breed, I'm going to come back to your question in just a second. Let's see. Some guys were giving some let's see. Looks like I'm going to be in trouble because that was a real motorcycle club. I see that now. Oh my goodness. Big mouth Black Dragon. Hey, Black Dragon. Okay. So let me get to this question. So Black Dragon, I have the biggest question for you. What was the biggest trial you experienced as national president? I've experienced so many big trials, very scary situations with outlaw motorcycle clubs and 1%er clubs. Those are probably the most frightening things. As you can imagine, having a big club and spreading across the country, there are so many adventures and challenges I could tell you about. But probably the biggest trial for me was experiencing a situation where people in my motorcycle club that I had built, trained, taught, and loved turned on me and stabbed me very badly. And that's something that I don't even know if I've even gotten over. To speak positively and never demean my club, even when my club demeaned me. These are the things that will let you know if you are truly about your MC. Because these mofos, bro, they can bring it out of you. These mofos can take you out. And that's why I write in my book, Prospects Bible. That's why I write in this book. I tell people that this motorcycle club stuff, it ain't easy. You will be Brutus. You remember Brutus, who was Caesar's best friend and turned on him and stabbed him and killed him? He said, "Even you, Brutus," in Latin. All these people turned on me, even you? Some of you guys been around, have seen your motorcycle clubs turn on you. That is a challenge, bro. That's a challenge. It can cause you to have a damn heart attack, or walk off a mountain and commit suicide when people that are supposed to love you don't. And a lot of you guys have families, where you've had these kind of things happen. So I think that would be, honestly speaking, the biggest trial I ever had was remaining loyal and probably not leaving the MC. So yeah, it you can be hurt by people you love. Let's see. Hey, Black Dragon, any info or update on interviewing different types of clubs? Yes, we're going to get back to that. We kind of got off of that for a while, but I have a new team that's getting interviews for me, so we will be getting back to that. Daddy's Girl is a Michigan virtual cult. A hot mess. We got to go look at the video and find out. We got to go look at the video and find out. Come get this commentary thing, so I'll do good reaction videos. I want to do that. I don't really know how to get into it, but I want to do that. Let's see. I thought it was BBW stood for big bodied woman. No, I don't think so. I think it stands for big beautiful woman. Somebody's picking on Harleys. I ride laps around Harleys on my Valkyrie. Question: do you think a group of guys should be able to start a club if no one has experience on the scene? Yes. Yes. So when the Black Sabbath started 50 plus years ago, they were a pop-up club. So is every club. Every club was a pop-up club. What makes you not a pop-up club is how long you last. Somebody could say, well, they popped up for 50 years. Motorcycle club is about family, and the family you establish encircled around the passion of riding, living, loving, and being a part of motorcycle club culture, surrounded by a love of motorcycles. But it's a family that you build, and who the hell can tell you who your family should be? Oh, you should only make friends and be family with people who know about the motorcycle club. Like, get out of here. Anything I don't know, I can learn. You learned. None of us were born with motorcycle club knowledge. I mean, none of you guys. Of course, me and Biker Guru, of course, we were. We were born with motorcycle club knowledge, but the rest of you were not. And so everybody has to learn. I'm not down on the guy who's trying to learn. I don't have time for the guy who isn't and thinks he can do everything his own way. I just kind of sit back and watch that person crash and burn. But, I've seen it many times. Some guys show up with patches and everything like that, and the dominant club sees them on the side of the highway. And a lot of times, this is the ones you don't hear about. You don't hear about when the dominant says, hey, you guys tell you what, why don't you stop by the clubhouse and we'll give you an education on what you're trying to do. No, you only hear about the bad ones where, and that's just the way news is. We're only going to talk about the ones where they took their cuts and beat them up or something like that. But so many guys have gotten education by motorcycle clubs. My motorcycle club was one of the best known for that. Wherever we've gone, But in San Diego, we used to bless clubs and bring them in and teach them and all that sort of stuff. Minnesota, places like that. So I'm all for new. If you shut down the motorcycle club community, if you shut it down, it cannot grow. Everything that stops growing starts dying. So I tell motorcycle, we don't recruit. Hell, don't. You'll only be around as long as you guys are here. Everything that stops growing starts dying. And that's the name of that tune, as far as I'm concerned. Hey, Black Dragon, what's your opinion on all the fakes and big mouths running around in support gear? And does your club sell support gear? And do you agree with it? Yeah, I agree with selling support gear. Support gear supports the club and brings money, which is the root of all evil, but it's also the root of everything you need to survive. So I don't see how you can be a fake in support gear, right? Because, I mean, what are you faking? Like, your support gear shirt does not say you're Black Sabbath. It says support Black Sabbath. Now, you can walk around all you want, but anyone who knows what's going on knows that guy's in a support shirt. There's no patch on the back of that. So I don't know how you fake, but you can be a big mouth. And those guys get in trouble. Like, typically what you see in support shirts is those things that would ever be a problem, really, I think, would be guys that are wearing support shirts for big 1%er clubs. And I can see you getting in trouble, especially wearing your support shirt in the wrong area. You got out and you bought your support shirt in Atlanta, and you wore it as you were riding across the country, and you get off your motorcycle in Texas. Who does that? But people do. And I can see you running your mouth and getting yourself in trouble being in the wrong support shirt in the wrong place at the wrong time. And if you're going to put that stuff on, understand a little bit about what it means. And flattery, imitation is the greatest form of flattery. And I think it's really cool that you are wearing the shirt of a club you've seen on TV or whatever, and you really like it. Most bikers look at those guys and just keep walking. Like, who has time for that? But every now and then you run into somebody who does. Do we sell support gear? Absolutely. And support gear is, I believe, a necessary function, especially if you're proud of your club. It's a good way to make money. It's a legal way to make money. And it's a good way to spread your brand so that the world can find out more about your club. Not everybody has YouTube channels. Good afternoon to Ireland. A lovely country you have. I've been there several times, and I wish I could go back, man. I can't wait to go back. Let's see. Pablo Sluggo says one way to make money is build a rat bike, sell tickets. People will line up down the block. I've seen that. Income, bike nights, raffles, barbecues, movie nights, etc. All are good fundraisers, says Shadow. Absolutely. I have a question, says Slow Burn Ritual. I saw a club this weekend with a round MC patch. What does that signify? To me, if their back patch was round, it would just signify that they're a family club in a one-piece patch. That's what I would think. But you guys might not know this, but there are 1%er clubs that just have a one-piece patch. So, always be looking for that diamond. Don't get it twisted, because not everybody wears a 3-piece patch. Just so you know. There are outlaw clubs with just one patch too. I got to talk to you guys about the patches and how they came about so that you can know that not everybody follows the same patch culture. Let's see. RPM Freak says, we had gambling machines and pinball machines at our clubhouse and around town at other bars and restaurants. Oh, wow. You guys are running a gambling machine hustle. There was good money in that type of stuff before the lottery came out everywhere. Yeah, they're making the money on gambling now. Did you guys buy the $1 billion ticket? I bought one for $1 billion. Man, if I won $1 billion, my God. Woo! I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do. The system is trying to make a choice between a place to live or my dog. Lissa says, turn your dog into a service dog, then it becomes discrimination. Lissa, that is true. That's not an I think. That is true. If your dog is a service dog, then it can go everywhere you go as long as it behaves. Somebody said you can put 8-liners in your clubhouse if only club members play. What are 8-liners? Steve Easy Manning says, I own a boat detailing business and have some of my brothers working for me. So start a business and hire some of your brothers. Now, in our club, we have a lot of truck drivers. And one of my brothers, Big Meech, has absolutely done that. He's hired brothers in the club to drive trucks and bought them trucks to drive for his business. And it's worked out very well. Thanks for the info. I'm a clinical thinker. I never had the entrepreneur frame of mind. I bought your prospects book. Very enjoyable. Well, thank you, Screw Tape, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. That was my way of creating income. And it's been good because thousands and thousands and thousands of people have told me that they have prospered from the book. So not only did we create something that made income, we created something that made people's lives better. My dog is overprotective. She nips to protect me. And if we had a place, she couldn't nip anyone, but living on the streets she is in a protective mode. Are you living in the streets? Todd J, am I missing something? You can always get a muzzle for her if you need to put the muzzle on her at certain times. My dog is crazy protective. He's got issues with being left. He's got abandonment issues or something. And this dog is on me, which I think is part of the breed of Malinois. This dog takes it to a whole different level. Like, okay, this is more than the breed, dude. You got problems. And he's bitten a lot of people, getting him calmed down. Like, okay, you have a home now. You don't have to bite everybody that looks at me wrong. He's bitten a few of my club brothers, and I'm very lucky that they were club brothers. So it's I understand that one. Believe me, it took a while to get this dog trained. Somebody said the easiest business to start was a lawn care business. Depending on how old you are. If you're 59, like I am, that's a young man's game. That's a young man's game. And you would think it's easy. All you need is to get started is maybe some of those scissor things, a weed eater, a blower, and a nice lawnmower. You can do it with a push lawnmower if you're young and Can you imagine a motorcycle club having a lawn mowing business? I'm sure it's been done before. Somebody asked me about my Latin, ete brute. I think it was that. Wasn't it into brute? I thought it was into. Even you, Brutus. Even you, Brutus. In Latin, let's see. Ete brute. You got it. And you, Brutus. Okay, it means, or also you, Brutus. Other translated as you as well, Brutus. You too, Brutus. Here's mine. Even you, Brutus. There you go. You're absolutely right. Why did I think it was inte? Ete Brutus. There you go, man. My people know everything. MC Warrior Breed says you're absolutely right, 100% right. This MC stuff isn't easy, but in order to enjoy the good times, you have to endure the bad times. And I think one of the lessons that I learned is that if you can forgive, you'll get back to those good times, and you'll be on guard for the bad times. And some people cannot forgive extreme pain. So they have to go over to new motorcycle clubs. They got to go start a motorcycle club, or they just leave motorcycle clubs altogether. So, yeah. Yes, Caesar did say it in that Shakespeare play. And Squirrely said, I had a landscaping and maintenance company for over 20 years. So she knows. Black Dragon, I was looking for the promo code in email, but haven't found it. Unless I'm not looking. No, I haven't sent it if you haven't found it. Dwayne, send me an email. So I make sure, or you probably already sent me an email. I've got the email, so I'm lacking. I'm the problem here. Oral says this is the best pain, the worst pain in my opinion. A window cleaning business, someone said, will keep you very busy. I had one that was a moneymaker. And you got to think about a window cleaning business. Like, it's almost guaranteed to make you money. You just get in your car and you just pull into a busy main street somewhere and just go from store to store and ask people if they want their windows cleaned. And you're going to get some business. If you do a good job, they might ask you back. And now you have a client. Your motorcycle club could actually make money cleaning windows. I don't know what it pays. But you can look up everything on the internet. Like, if you want to know, like, how much should I charge? You just go here and say, how much should I charge to clean windows? And somebody will have written something. If the home is medium size, many cleaners will charge pane by pane, anywhere from $2 to $7 per pane. In large homes where counting pane by pane is too time consuming or impractical, it is not uncommon to charge an hourly rate. Window cleaning costs per hour ranges from $40 to $75. There you go. We just figured it out. Right here, live on Black Dragon Biker TV, we have figured out how much money you can make cleaning windows. How do window cleaners charge? Here's another article. Window cleaners use a variety of ways. Here we are, $2 to $7 for each pane, $40 to $75 an hour. Here are factors that determine the cost of window cleaning. Consider your supply list, frequency, types of windows, windows with simple designs, windows with complex designs. Did you know there was all this to cleaning windows? Other factors to consider: average commercial window cleaning prices. Oh, this is commercial window. Larger jobs like apartment complex, office buildings, $150 to $500. Bro! Commercial pricing, residential pricing. Should I charge more seasonally? Are you overcharging? Final thoughts on creating a window cleaning pricing list, bro. Here you go. SSW said there was money here. I guess he was right, man. Wow. K. Wayne says counting window pane seems painful. I have a brother who washes windows, says Steve E.Z. Manning. I have a brother who washes windows, and he also makes a decent living. It's hard work, says SSW. It helped kill my back. I didn't know there was so much shit. But if you're old like me, hang it. That's a young man's game. Somebody says, I find it amusing when guys say their Jap bike can run circles around us. As Harley owners, we don't give a... No, they don't. Harley owners, they don't care. They love their Harleys. They absolutely love those Harleys. A club in Oregon had a logging company that was successful for years. The Valkyrie, okay. The Valkyrie isn't a Jap bike. It's made in Zanesville, Ohio. It doesn't matter where it's made. There are Harleys made in Japan. I've heard parts come from overseas on Harleys. Over in Ireland, Gadget Ireland says, I've seen people turn up to rallies with sewing machines, set up stalls, and was selling motorcycle brand patches, charge for selling and sewing on the patches. Great money there. Hey, man, they do that in Ireland too. They do that here too. So there's all kind of ways to make money out there. I think we come up with that. Just take stock of what you're doing. Why do some clubs have issues with people wearing support gear for other clubs? I've seen support gear upside down, and well, they have issues because they don't like each other, these clubs, and they don't like people who don't like them or whatever. And that's why support gear, you got to know about what you're putting on you, because you can actually get hurt, beat up, your support gear taken and hung somewhere upside down, and all you are some 15-year-old kid that saw something on television. It can be bad. Yeah. Hey, I'll hit you back after the show. Sometimes when you guys call me during the show, I think everybody knows what time my show is. So sometimes I see some of you guys and I think you're calling me to tell me something screwed up on the show. Let's see. This is true. Most pop-up clubs don't last more than 3 or 4 years if they're lucky. That's the same thing over here. The average length of a new startup pop-up club is about 3 years. It is hard to start a motorcycle club and keep it running. Black Dragon, that's the best way that I have ever heard anyone explain about support gear. Some people take it way too far. Absolutely. But you just got to know what you're wearing, and some people don't. I brought home to Texas a free Sonny Barger shirt, and RNG had no problem with it. And that's the overwhelming story, is most folks just look at that like that's a civilian wearing a shirt. It's only the every once in a while asshole that you have to deal with. That's funny. It got to be educated by wearing support shirts, where to wear them. You should know that. The Summerside Motel put me out because the owner didn't like my attitude. Oh my goodness, Todd J, you're going through it, bro. Are you a veteran or something? Somebody said, I've run into a few dudes who act like they're in a club in their support shirt. The famous my brother, uncle, cousin in the club. Yeah, I just let those guys be. They ain't worth my time. Somebody said, pardon me, but it's the love of all that money that's the root of all evil. Yeah, money is the root of all evil, but money is the root of what you need to make it. So don't let the evil part get you. But you got to dance with the devil, but you got to put food in your stomach. So as long as you ain't Daniel Boone and hunting for your food, you got to make some money to pay for it. And it'd be nice to have some air conditioning in your house and some heat, and be nice to have a motorcycle, and hell, a Harley over I want a bagger versus because I travel across the country and I need some gas. I don't think money's so evil. I think people are evil. I did some study of the history of many of the OG clubs. They have cause for protecting their property. Absolutely, Aunt Squirrely. Black Dragon, does Black Sabbath allow Japanese? Yeah, we absolutely do. In the Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club, you have to have a race bike has to be, what was it, 650, 600, 650? We added that to our rules back in about 1995 when the R1s and stuff were coming out. And so we said, well, you know what? A 600 could keep up with us if it was a race bike. So in our club, it's any cruiser, 750 cc's or higher. I don't know anybody in our club that has a 750 cc. Those won't keep up with us now. But back in the 70s when we started, it was 750 cc or better cruiser. And then in about 1995, we added or a race bike of 600 cc's or better. Now, granted, 99% of the people in the club ride Harleys. We'll let you in with anything, right? 600 or better, 750 or better. After you ride with our club a couple times, all those guys go buy a new bike. They all do. If you join our club, within a year, you will have a new. Most of the guys get Harleys. And, there's a Harley store on every corner, and we ride cross country a lot. So they'll buy Harleys because they know they can get them fixed if they break down wherever they're riding. And they buy Harleys because they're really into once everybody around you has a Harley, a lot of guys they're going to get one. So we have all these guys that once they join the club, they can join with whatever they want. But after you get your ass dogged out at you come to us with a regular kind of motorcycle, like any kind of Honda Rebel or Shadow or something like that. The thing is only going to get like 100 miles to a tank or 125 miles to a tank. And rolling with my brothers, you're going to get talked about so bad. They're going to talk about you because we got to stop for your ass, or we're going to you're going to carry a gallon gas can on the back of your motorcycle. And everybody's going to be stretched out on cruisers, chilling, drinking, putting their soda in the handlebar cup holder, talking on their phones, doing videos. My club has become the great motion picture video people. I think I started that. And everybody's chilling. They got their feet stretched out on the highway pegs. Even some guys have these rolling back things, these kind of cobblestone like seat things they sit on, gelled seats, heated handlebars, playing their stereo all loud with $8,000 stereo on this motorcycle. They're playing their stereo. They got actual like an MTV video playing, and you're sitting over there hunched over on a little 1100 or 1300 Hayabusa, you're hunched over looking crazy. And the bros are, and then we get from stop to stop. The brothers are gassing going. They hit the gas pump, put the gas in, and keep rolling. And you need to get off your bike and stretch your legs and your back and all that. And the bros ain't playing it. Road captain said, "Let's go." Hey, man, they get off those things fast. So I still have a Goldwing. I don't really ride it that much anymore. I have you guys know I have a Victory. I have a few different kind of bikes, but the Victory is the one I have here in Atlanta. I have my Goldwing and my Victory, and I ride the Victory. Now I'm gonna have to get a new bike soon because Victory is really. I understand parts are very hard to get. Very lucky that the bike has lasted as long as it has, and with just almost zero maintenance. And that was one of the reasons I love that bike. But I'm gonna have to get a new bike soon. So I really have to consider: am I going to go to a Harley or an Indian? And a Harley. I've always been against Harleys, but for other reasons than most people. So, you got this, but if you travel cross country as much as we do, I'm probably not going to go back to a Goldwing. Although that I love those motorcycles. I really do like the V twin life that Victory has gotten me used to. So am I going to go to a Harley or am I going to go to a Indian? I don't know. But Harley has a good sell because they got Harley dealerships everywhere. Indian has a good sell because Polaris makes Indians, and my Victory was damn near maintenance free. So we shall see. A therapeutic pet does not work the same as a service dog. SSW Custom Sewing. The Disabilities Act, the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA, has provisions for service dogs that they don't have for therapy dogs. Now, people will recognize your therapy dog, but they don't have to. So you need a service dog that performs a service if you want guaranteed access for your dog. If it's just a therapeutic dog, they don't have to let it on airplanes and stuff like that. Just so you know, there is a difference. Okay, man. I was recently in Oakland, California, and came across a group called the Dragons. Do you know anything about that? Do you know anything about that? They say they've been around since the 60s. So, Ronald, Bill, what you ran into was not the Dragons. What you ran into was called the East Bay Dragons. And Dragons might be a nickname for them, but they are called the East Bay Dragons. And they are a fabled and storied Black MC that did start in the 1960s. And they are just a fabled MC. Fabled, kind of like the Hells Angels. And they are an amazing motorcycle club, amazing history. I kind of grew up a little bit in their clubhouse as a prospect in San Diego, California. We'd go up there. They were like Big Brother. We'd go up there to see them and hang out with them. And I spent many, many nights there, many years there hanging out with those guys. A couple of years ago, I had 1 year ago, I had the honor and the privilege and the pleasure to have the East Bay Dragons and several other of the big time 1960s clubs ride over from California. And their big cross country trip, the first place they came was Atlanta. They go some different place every year. They came here to the Dragons Lair and hung out. And it was like, oh my God, it was nirvana, man, to have those guys here. So yes, you ran into a really cool legendary, badass club, the East Bay Dragons. I love them with all my heart. So we're about at the end here. I think some lads tend to forget there is nothing wrong with going out on bike rides and not being part of a club. You're better not being in a club than being in a bad club or starting up a crap club. Guys like to belong to stuff, and belonging to stuff is cool, and so that's why many guys, if they got to fake it, they want to try to belong to something cool. I have a mental picture of an MC-owned home health company, home health personnel ride up on their choppers and their leathers and go in and take care of mama. Why not? We escort old ladies across the street too. Man, I am so far behind. I will never catch up on all these comments today. You guys are, wow. We started slow. And we're here at 1 hour and 10 minutes, so we really got to go. Man, it'd take me another hour to catch up on all this. Holy moly, man. Somebody says go in and look at all this stuff. I've had a Harley, an Indian, and a Goldwing, and I'm telling you from my experience, an Indian is better than a Harley, but a Goldwing is better than both of them if you're going on a trip. Ronald Bill, 100% true. 100% true. None of them bikes can match a Goldwing. I don't give a damn what they are. A Goldwing was made to own the highway. Even my 1997 1500, almost 30 years old, is a high. I got a brother that has, his is a 1985, 84 Goldwing, and he runs across the country with us. We're running at 110, and that motorcycle is rolling with it. It can't roll. It doesn't get up to speed as quickly, but he rolls highway speeds on this 50-year-old motorcycle. 84, whatever, however many years old that is. The Goldwing is the gold standard of highway motorcycles. But if you want the style of the of the bagger or the whatever, and Goldwing actually came out with the F6B to give you a bagger. So they are bad motorcycles, and I can see me getting another one. I'm a 5 or 6 motorcycle guy. I got to have 5 or 6 bikes. And I can see me getting a new dirt bike, and I want another Hayabusa, to be honest with you. So there you go. All right. Well, I'm out of here, man. I enjoyed talking with you guys today. Really was a cool Thursday to talk to you guys. So I appreciate you. Love you. And we will do this again next Thursday. OD Jog Mongrel Mob, man. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the show. I haven't seen you guys on in a while. Love my 2019 Road King special, says he. Nice bike. Real nice. Man, you guys, I just love to see you guys all talking over there to each other. That is really cool. You guys are killing the comment section. That's really cool. All right. See you guys tomorrow morning where we'll have more biker news and be doing that sort of thing. Look for my shorts. Like, share, and subscribe. You guys have a great one. I'm Black Dragon. Thanks for tuning in. Love to hear your comments in the comment section below. Thanks for tuning in and get skinny. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.
Hey, listen, I want to take a minute out to acknowledge C. Ruger and tell him, hey, man, I'm so glad you got out of your back surgery okay and you're up and online and talking to us. So we're hoping that you get better quickly and get yourself healed, hoping that you get healed quickly, man. So glad to see that you made it out of your back surgery. I didn't know you were going into back surgery. Next time, how about I'm going into back surgery? I'd rather see that than, hey, I've had back surgery and I'm doing great. What the hell is that? Let us know so we can pray for you and stuff and call you and look after you better, bro. You know, you got to do better, man. Hey, I doing good after back surgery. Did you tell me you were going to go into back surgery? Huh. Glad you got out, man. Speedy recovery to you, man. And I'll be calling you. All right. You guys take care.